Hello and welcome back to the Ouachita News Show. I'm Allie Hilkema.
And I'm Joshua Engel. We're excited to present the latest and greatest Ouachita news to you today. Coming up on the show, we're looking back on the Battle of the Ravine week, gearing up for the holiday festivities, and getting ready for Thanksgiving break.
And stay with us to learn about Small Business Saturday. But first, we're joined in studio by Lexi Lunsford for your Ouachita Weather Watch. Lexi, tell us what the weather will look like for the rest of this week.
Thank you, Allie. Let's take a look at the weather for this week on campus. As we approach Thanksgiving break, we are still feeling some fairly warm temperatures this week. We are looking at highs in the 70s and lows in the 40s and 50s to give us beautiful sunny days and relaxing and cool evenings for our last few days together on campus. Moving to today's forecast, there is a high of 70 degrees and a low of 46 later this evening. It is a partly cloudy day, but still plenty of sun to enjoy, and will make for the perfect day for studying outside or a long walk around campus. For those who will still be here through the weekend into early next week, temperatures will start to cool down a bit starting Sunday. We are looking at a high of 63 on Saturday and even cooler temperatures Sunday and Monday. There will also be some rain moving in and will stay cool and rainy through Monday. So be sure to grab your raincoat if you are still on campus. Well, that's all we have for you today. So have a great rest of your week, Tigers, and a safe and happy Thanksgiving. Predictions are provided by AccuWeather. Back to the desk.
That forecast is looking amazing. There was a perfect warmth of sunshine during the Battle of the Ravine football game on Saturday. We'll have a lot more on that game later in our Roar Rundown. Now, it was a chilly night on Friday for the final night of Guard the Tiger. Thankfully, hot apple cider, chili, and other snacks were served to warm us up at Grant Plaza. Last week, students gathered around a historic tiger statue to guard it from Henderson State University during the week of Battle of the Ravine. It is a sacred Ouachita tradition carried out each year by the men of Rho Sigma Student Senate and Student Life. The response from this year was incredible. Reporter Kaylin Clay attended and has the inside scoop on this event.
Every year, Ouachita students gather around this tiger statue in the middle of campus over a one-week span to protect it from the rival across the street. It's called Guard the Tiger, and it's a Ouachita tradition.
In 1935, during the rivalry Battle of the Ravine Week, Henderson State University came to campus with the goal to paint the tail of the new tiger statue. Now, this called for the men of Rho Sigma to guard the tiger 24/7 for a week annually. Since then, it has become a campus-wide event.
We've been guarding it since 1935 when Henderson wanted to come over and try to paint the tail red. We had to defend them, and ever since we've been defending them, they've never come back. And so we're guarding that tiger.
Each class has a designated night to stay up and join Rho Sigma in guarding. From silent discos to destroying a Henderson Ready themed car, students guard while entertained.
My favorite experience with guarding the tiger is just like staying up late and being able to be a part of it and stuff like that with activities and stuff.
This year's Guard the Tiger event is especially important for seniors because their first was taken away due to COVID. So their last was hoped to be a blast.
It means a lot to me as a Ouachita student. We didn't get it my freshman year just because of COVID, but the years after that has just been so much fun. I've guarded the tiger every single year since we started back the Guard the Tiger. It just means a lot because we're guarding the tiger and the symbol that we stand for. And
Student Senate and Student Life have worked tirelessly to make this beloved tradition a success. Statistics have spoken.
If I remember correctly, I think the senior class had a 68% of them said that this year was their favorite Guard the Tiger. Junior class right at 54 and sophomore class right at 61. Very, very encouraging from a student center perspective to have so many students on campus really, really loving the stuff that we're doing.
Even with the help of all students, the heart of the Rho Sigmas remains the core. This creates memories they'll never forget.
This is kind of like a big event for Rho Sig because this is something we cherish really closely is the Battle of the Ravine.
Many Ouachita students have said that Battle of the Ravine Week is one of their very favorite weeks here on campus, and it just proves that the Ouachita spirit is contagious. For the Ouachita News Show, I'm Kaylin Clay. Back to the desk.
Thanks, Kaylin. When Guard the Tiger ends, I feel like the holiday season has begun. Coming up right after break on December 1st, 2nd, and 4th, Festival of Christmas is happening in Jones Performing Arts Center. Festival of Christmas is an annual performance of Christmas songs and dances performed by music and theater students. This year, they are collaborating with the Ouachita Student Foundation for Deck the Delph. Students marketing their crafts and services will be set up at the Friday and Saturday performances. Stop by the booths to support your peers and their entrepreneurship while you enjoy a spectacular Christmas performance. Also, to get you in the Christmas spirit, Small Business Saturday is coming up on November 25th. This is a great reminder to support local businesses, and the holiday season is a perfect opportunity to do just that. Kaylin Clay is back on the show with tips on how you can support local businesses and the importance of doing so.
Well, I'm here in downtown Arkadelphia, surrounded by small businesses, plenty of opportunities for you to shop small during the holiday season. Now, coming up on Saturday, November 25th is Small Business Saturday, and small businesses in Arkadelphia are asking you to honor this day and shop local. Small Business Saturday is an annual event that encourages consumers across the United States to support local businesses. Tara Rollins, Executive Vice President of Arkadelphia Chamber of Commerce, notes that shopping local is an act of progression in the economic development of the community.
So when the community shops and supports local, they are nurturing our community, and it fosters growth.
During the holiday season, because of the proximity, shopping local allows you to gift personal and unique items.
You get more personal, intimate experience when you shop local. Plus, you can find some really unique, different gifts that you're not going to find with a big box retailer.
Owner of Adorn Boutique in Arkadelphia, Natalie Jones, sees the upcoming Small Business Saturday as a reminder to support the mom and pop businesses because of their uniqueness.
It's just kind of a reminder to shop small because everybody, they love Amazon and Walmart and Target, and those are great. I shop there, all of those places too. But it's just kind of a reminder to visit the small people, the mom and pops, and the local places.
This day does hit on personal experiences with local merchants, and it reminds the community that small businesses are there for them too.
But there are lots of different events, lots of kids that ask us to sponsor their teams and help with different things that go on in the community. So by shopping local and supporting local businesses, we're able to help out more. So we help each other. It's just one big family.
One big family. Family is at the center. It's who consumers can support.
It helps support families, the families that own these businesses. It's personal. It's a lot more personal than shopping at a big retailer.
The Chamber of Commerce is also offering another major opportunity to support small businesses because they believe in the community. On November 19th, they're presenting their annual holiday open house with local businesses.
I want to encourage everyone to please come out, shop local, start with our Sunday holiday open house, November the 19th. We're so thankful for our community because they do come together. It's a wonderful place to live, shop, and go to school.
Now, small businesses have expressed that this is a year-round movement, but the peak time for shopping is the holiday season. So they're encouraging the community to find the heart behind small businesses. For the Ouachita News Show, I'm Kaylin Clay.
Small businesses really are the heart of customer service. They truly make a smaller city like Arkadelphia stay afloat. Looking back on last week, a group of students, including myself, gathered at the Elrod Center last Wednesday to pack boxes for Operation Christmas Child. Operation Christmas Child is a project of the nonprofit Samaritan's Purse. Boxes packaged full of toys, essentials, and letters of encouragement will be sent to kids around the world who may not otherwise get a Christmas. Their mission is to spread the gospel through these boxes. Also, through the Elrod Center, students are delivering Thanksgiving baskets this week to families in need in the community of Arkadelphia. Flipping the script, though, as I mentioned earlier, we're taking a deeper look into the sports with Madeline Toulouse. Madeline, fill us in on those Tigers.
Hey Tigers, I'm Madeline Toulouse, and welcome back to the Roar Rundown. Big things are happening in Ouachita athletics, and let's dive right in with men and women's swim. Our Tiger Sharks competed in a 3-day Eagle Invitational hosted by Oklahoma Christian, with our men coming in 2nd out of 7 and our women in 3rd out of 8. The guys racked up 948 points, with our girls ending with 621 points, winning a total of 4 events, with freshman Anna Phelps winning 3 of the 4. Both teams will take on Truman State University as they travel to Kirksville, Missouri on Saturday, December 2nd. Ouachita men's basketball started off with a competitive half with Central Missouri Friday night. They traded baskets with the Mules and found themselves going into the half down 29-31. Tyler Haynes opened the second half, tying the game back up, but unfortunately, Central Missouri retook their lead and held onto it until the final buzzer. The Tigers fell 72-66, with Tyler Haynes and Emery Knox both dropping 15. Saturday night, the team faced the Lincoln University Blue Tigers. This was a close game that was solidified in the final 4 seconds. They traded most of the game, but did not go down without a fight. The Tigers knocked down 3 straight three-pointers in the span of 41 seconds, which cut it down to 4 with 16 left in the game. Despite their efforts, however, it was too late and Ouachita fell once more 68-63. But the Tigers will have home court advantage Thursday, November 16th in their home opener with game starting at 7, so come show out and support. The Ouachita women's basketball team had their season opener Friday night and started their season off right with an 85-59 win over champion Christian. 5 Tigers were double-digit scorers, with offensive standout Lainey Mears dropping 21. Freshman Brooke Smith's college debut was a good one, going 5 for 6 from the field and collecting 7 boards. The Tigers ended the game 38% behind the arc, going 14 for 37 on threes and dominated the glass, out-rebounding their opponent 41-30. The team continues their season at home Wednesday, November 15th against Mississippi College, with tip-off set for 6, so let's fill those stands. Battle of the Ravine did not go quite as we hoped Saturday, as we gave up our 6-game winning streak against Henderson. This historic rivalry had Cliff Harris Stadium packed, bleeding both purple and red. It was a hard-fought game, especially in the final moments before the clock ran out. Henderson kept the lead for the majority of the game, and this left the Tigers attempting to rally in the last 5 minutes. Ouachita fought until the clock ran out, putting together some impressive effort plays. Eli Livingston brought in a rushing touchdown with 1:38 remaining, and then a 2-point conversion pass from Livingston to Flanagan made it a 10-point game with seconds remaining. But despite their efforts and the student section screams, our Tigers came up short 31-27. Now this was Henderson's first win since 2015, and in Romans 12, Paul writes that if your enemy is hungry, feed him. So we, as the generous Baptist university that we are, gave them a little taste of victory. But while the score shows a loss, Saturday had its wins as well, with 3 score records broken. Riley Harms threw his 22nd touchdown, which gave him the single-season passing touchdown record. Gabe Goodman now holds the single-season extra point record with 55, and the Ouachita career scoring record now belongs to Kendall Gibbons with his 378 points. So while this end of the season may not have gone as we wanted, we are still so proud of our Tigers for putting it all out on the field and can't wait to fill Cliff Harris again next year. Now, I said big things were happening, and I was not kidding. Ouachita is now home of the 2023 Great American Conference champions. Our soccer team earned its 3rd GAC title for the Tigers with their 2-0 win over Oklahoma Baptist. Senior Michelle Snow was to thank for the Bison's scoreless game as she rejected all 17 of their attempts at the goal, and this made it her 11th shutout of the season. 5 GAC All-Tournament selections went to our very own Tigers, with Jocelyn Kispert labeled MVP. This win earns Ouachita an automatic bid into the NCAA tournament, and so we wish our girls luck. The volleyball team is off to big things as we speak. Our girls close out their season Thursday night with a clean sweep over Arkansas Tech, and we are hoping this win will give them momentum as they head to the GAC tournament and take on Oklahoma Baptist University Thursday, November 16th. Now they are OKBU for a reason, and we hope our girls will prove this in their game. That's all for this week's Roar Rundown. If you want to keep up with the latest in Ouachita sports and cheer on our Tigers, visit obutigers.com and tune into the Ouachita Sports Digital Network. I'm Madeline Tellis. Go Tigers.
Well, we certainly are so proud of our Tigers in all areas of sports. This week especially, we're celebrating the women's soccer team. Whether our Tigers are athletes, musicians, community volunteers, or involved in another sector of campus, we are so thankful for their light on Ouachita's campus. There really is so much to give thanks for this Thanksgiving.
Yes, Allie, I agree. I'm very thankful to be at a place like Ouachita. And that brings us to our question of the week. On our Instagram, we asked you all what you're thankful for, and we're sharing some of your responses.
Annabeth Burrows says that she's thankful for her family.
Jane Ellen Dial is thankful for her dog Scarlet.
Josh, I'm feeling thankful for the week off we have.
Well,
what about you?
Well, personally, I am very thankful for my family. I was just thinking about them earlier and how they've got me here. Yeah. And so I'm very grateful for them.
I agree, of course, family and friends for sure. Well, that's all we have for this week's show. Make sure to follow us on Instagram at Ouachita News Show and to answer each question of the week, because you might just see your responses pop up on the show.
And don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Ouachita News Show, so you never miss out on the latest and greatest Ouachita news. Have a safe and happy Thanksgiving. We'll see you in a couple of weeks.